Mike, what does Andrew Bynum have to do to take his game to another level? And is he the type of guy that can be a cornerstone of a team moving forward?
Go ahead.
What's that? Oh no, there's no problem. I think he can. I think he can be a cornerstone to an organization. But you guys have to remember that Andrew is still learning and learning who he's going to eventually be. Last year he didn't play near the minutes, nor did he have near the responsibility that he has right now, and so. Everything that occurred for him was new, and so for him, he just needs time. He needs time, and he needs to make sure he continues to have the commitment to want to get better every time he steps out on the floor.
As a coach, do you have a greater amount of concern for a player that you wonder if he can get to a level from a talent standpoint? With someone like Andrew, where he's elite level talent, but you worry about maturity and attitude and commitment and things like that, which is more difficult as a coach.
It's a good question from the standpoint. I don't think you can just generalize the answer. I think it depends on the individual and
specific to Andrew.
I think, specific to Andrew, I think he can get there. I think he does have a world of talent along with his size, agility, and athleticism and all that. He's just got to get to a point where he understands that when he steps on the floor, it doesn't matter if this is the 4th game in 5 nights or this is the 2nd game in 4 nights and we're playing a team that's not competing for anything. I think that I think that it's good work. I'll take the good footwork. I'll take the pink elephant out the room. But I think I think the sky's the limit, and it's up to him as to decide how good he wants to be. And I don't know if anybody can force that issue onto people. I think part of it has to be them going through certain experiences on their own or with the team, and them learning from it, whether the experience turned out good or bad. And I think that this year, especially more than any other year, has been a learning experience for Andrew in a lot of different ways, because he's felt the pressure of having to be the number 2 guy on a day in, day out basis. And if he didn't perform up to what quote unquote other people's expectations were, then I'm sure he felt it to a certain degree. So it was a learning experience for him, and I thought at times he handled it really well, and at times he could have handled it better. But that's all part of growing and learning.
In his meeting with us, in Andrew's meeting with us, the way he characterized just the general message he took talking with you and Mitch was that the need to stay mentally strong and focused at all times. What do you think kind of contributed to that inconsistency?
Well, again, it's almost like what year is this for you working for the LA Times? 4. You feel a lot better and stronger and all that other stuff now than what you did after year 2. Yeah. And is Jay still on? Okay, Jay, let me use you as an example. Okay, that wasn't a good example. I'm sorry. Hey, I thought this crowd was tough on coaches. This crowd is tough on everybody. Woo! This is good. But you know where I'm going with it is that this is literally the first year where he's been counted on a night in, night out basis, and before, even when you look back and you look at when the Lakers won championships when he was here, a lot of times you look on the TV or you look at the games and who's on the floor, especially at the end of the games, it's Lamar and Powell, you know, and now it's Andrew and Powell, and not only that, but Andrew is a focal point of what we're trying to do on both ends of the floor, and if he doesn't do it and do it right on a night in, night out basis, no matter who we're playing or what point of the year it is, then it can affect, whether we win or lose dramatically.